In a fast-paced world where the clamor of criticism and self-doubt often drowns out our inner tranquility, it's crucial to grasp a powerful truth. Your self-perception shapes your reality. This concept goes beyond mere positive thinking. It's a cornerstone of Stoicism that teaches resilience through the mastery of oneself. Daily, we're bombarded by expectations and comparisons, skewing our sense of self-worth. But what if you could reshape this perception, reframing your life's narrative into one of strength and acceptance? Today, we'll explore how to harness this inner power through the Stoic practice of introspection, examining and questioning our responses to external pressures. This isn't about ignoring the negative, it's about transforming it into a tool for personal growth. By the end of our discussion, you'll not only view yourself in a new light, but also learn how to apply these ancient principles to modern-day challenges, creating a life that's filled with acceptance rather than self-rebellion. Join me as we embark on this journey of self-discovery, where we'll peel back the layers of self-perception and weave them together with threads of wisdom handed down over millennia. Together, we'll learn to see not only the beauty in our strengths, but also the value in our vulnerabilities. This is more than just a call to action. It's an invitation to transformation, one that begins within the confines of your thoughts. If you appreciate the insights and the journey we're about to undertake, I ask just one small favor: hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't want to skip any part of this video, as each moment is designed to bring you closer to a true understanding of yourself, setting the stage for profound personal growth. Understanding why we sometimes struggle to love ourselves requires us to dig deep into our past. Often, the roots of these struggles are external. A careless comment from someone we admired, a moment of embarrassment in front of peers, or a series of negative interactions over time. These experiences can deeply scar our self-perception. However, Stoicism offers a valuable lesson here. While we cannot control external events, we do have the power to control our reactions to them. Stoic philosophy urges us to critically examine life's experiences without bias. This means looking back at specific instances that have contributed to a negative self-image and understanding them from a fresh perspective. Consider the circumstances and try to understand what the other person might have been going through at the time. By detaching ourselves from the immediate emotional response and viewing the situation objectively, we can start to see that these events don't inherently define our worth. This reflective process isn't about assigning blame or dwelling on the past. It's about gaining clarity. When we take time to think about the experiences that shaped our self-esteem, we often realize that our negative self-perceptions are not true reflections of who we are, but rather reactions to specific events. This understanding is crucial, as it lays the groundwork for transforming these perceptions. By practicing this Stoic method of reflection, we empower ourselves to rewrite the narrative of our self-image. This doesn't mean denying that painful things happened or that they hurt us. Instead, it's about acknowledging these events and choosing not to let them dictate our self-worth going forward. We learn to separate our value from our experiences, recognizing that our worth as individuals isn't diminished by the actions or words of others. As we engage in this reflective process, we take the first steps toward healing and reclaiming our self-esteem. Each insight gained through this practice not only helps to weaken the hold of past hurts, but also strengthens our resilience, equipping us to face future challenges with a more grounded sense of self. This is the beginning of a journey toward not just accepting, but truly loving ourselves, guided by the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Engaging in a dialogue with your younger self can be an incredibly transformative exercise, one that bridges the gap between therapeutic practices and Stoic wisdom. Imagine for a moment that you could travel back in time. Picture yourself sitting across from the child you once were, observing their hopes, fears, and the simplicity of their world. What would you say to this younger version of yourself? This exercise isn't just about imparting wisdom. It's about offering the compassion and understanding that perhaps was needed, but not received at the time. You might start by acknowledging their feelings of being misunderstood or overlooked. It's powerful to tell them, "It's okay to feel this way. It's okay to be you, complete with all your emotions and thoughts. You are worthy of attention and love, not for your achievements or what you can do, but simply for being you." This simple affirmation can be deeply soothing to your inner child, who may have internalized negative experiences as personal faults. This conversation aligns with core Stoic principles: self-acceptance and resilience. Stoicism teaches us to embrace our experiences, including our responses to past events, with a sense of detachment and understanding. It encourages us to view every experience as part of our philosophical journey, helping us grow into wiser, more compassionate beings. As you engage in this mental dialogue, try to truly listen to your younger self. What were their dreams, fears, and desires? How have these early experiences shaped the person you are today? By understanding these elements, you can start to heal old wounds. You'll likely find that many of the insecurities that trouble you as an adult began as simple misunderstandings from your youth. Reassuring your younger self that they have inherent worth, independent of external validation, is an exercise in building Stoic resilience. It fortifies the understanding that our worth isn't contingent on the fluctuating opinions of others or the whims of fate. Instead, our value is a constant, rooted deeply in our existence as rational, thoughtful beings. This exercise isn't just about healing, it's about strengthening. By affirming your value to your past self, you reinforce your own resilience in the present. Each moment of understanding and acceptance lays down a brick on the path to a more secure, self-compassionate future, paving the way for a life led with Stoic wisdom and emotional freedom. Each of us has aspects of ourselves that we've been conditioned to view negatively. Perhaps it's something as simple as your height, the sound of your voice, or the way you laugh. Whatever it is, it's time to address these feelings head-on. Stoicism offers a powerful perspective here, teaching us that our perceptions are within our control, even when external circumstances are not. This means we have the ability to reshape how we see our supposed flaws. Imagine the freedom of redefining what you've always seen as a weakness. For instance, if you've always been self-conscious about your height, consider this. Your height is a natural part of what makes you uniquely you. It doesn't need to be a source of shame, but can be seen as a distinctive trait that adds to your individuality. You might start telling yourself, "My height is part of what makes me who I am, and I accept it fully." This kind of affirmation is a powerful step in rewriting the internal narratives that dictate how we feel about ourselves. Stoicism teaches us to detach our self-worth from things beyond our control and to focus instead on our virtues and actions. By doing so, we can turn what we perceive as vulnerabilities into sources of strength. Instead of seeing a trait as a flaw, we can view it as a feature that contributes to our unique character, one that we can own and even take pride in. This transformation isn't about denying that certain traits can make life challenging, but about changing the energy we invest in these traits from negative to positive. When we stop seeing our differences as liabilities and start embracing them as intrinsic parts of our narrative, we build a stronger, more resilient self-image. This process creates a fortress of self-esteem, a place where external opinions and criticisms have a much harder time penetrating because our foundation is built on acceptance and understanding. As you practice this step, remember that it's okay to feel uncomfortable at first. Changing deep-seated beliefs about ourselves isn't easy and doesn't happen overnight. However, each small step in accepting and valuing our uniqueness is a brick in the fortress we're building around our self-esteem. Over time, you'll find that these traits no longer trigger insecurity, but instead evoke a sense of personal authenticity and pride. This is the power of Stoic resilience, turning what the world calls weaknesses into pillars of strength. At this point in our journey, it's crucial to focus on the art of self-compassion, which is about showing up for yourself in the kindest way possible. How often do we genuinely check in with ourselves? How frequently do we ask ourselves without judgment, "How am I really doing?" As we conclude this journey of self-discovery and Stoic wisdom, I hope you found valuable insights that will help you reshape your self-perception and build resilience in the face of life's challenges. Remember, the power to transform your life starts with how you view yourself. If you found this content helpful and want to continue exploring these ideas with us, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Your support means the world to us and allows us to keep bringing you content that empowers and inspires. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep embracing the strength within you.